Members of the Circassian diaspora were in Vancouver today to speak about their struggle against the 2014 Winter Games in Sochi, a resort town on the Black Sea in southwest Russia.
It started right when they were candidates, actually, and Circassian organizations from around the world sent letters to the IOC telling them that it's a not very widely publicized genocide that happened there. So we sent them letters, several organizations sent them letters, and they responded to some of us saying, let us research this, and that was right before they were even selected. So they never got back to us, meaning they did the research, they realized there was a genocide and ethnic cleansing there, but they continued anyways. So we've just been going from there.
And as soon as it was officially selected, I mean, that's when I think the campaign really took on heat. We've had several demonstrations and protests throughout the entire world, actually. We're not the hub. The U.S. isn't the hub of this committee. There's about 5 million Circassians in Turkey, Istanbul area, Jordan about 150,000, Syria, Europe, there's about, I would say, 150,000
Germany and
Circassians
France,
there.
a couple 100,000
Yeah.
together.
So together, all of us have formed this committee of about 30 different organizations, and our main campaign is just stop the Sochi 2014 Olympics.
Since 1870, nearly all of the indigenous Circassian people have been driven out of their lands and forced to resettle elsewhere.
Indigenous land was stolen. People were ethnically cleansed in their homeland. And these games are, rather than remembering it, or they're actually either celebrating it in this case, actually. And in Sochi, actually, they're trying to complete this process of ethnocide, and this is kind of like the fait accompli. It's finishing it off. So once the Olympics are there, no mention of Circassians anywhere in any of the literature, then it's complete. Then the Circassians never existed, Circassia never existed, and they have no one to be accountable for.
And I think another big similarity is, both our groups, the taking of our land happened, a good 100 years ago, 150 years ago, but, you still see the effects of it today. I mean, there's no human rights. There's no human rights helping us in any way repatriate to our land. There's people being, disappearing because of their feelings.
Yeah, this is the problem, is that they can't speak up there.
Yeah.
See, fortunately, here we can speak up, and that's partially why we're here, is to help give them a voice where you can speak freely. They can't speak freely in Russia and Sochi.
For Hager and Barsik, the 2014 Games, held on stolen Circassian lands, represent the consolidation of Russian rule over their territories. Circassians will be standing with all those resisting the 2010 Games on February 12th.